Alright, here's the second video. This is going to be drawing the outline of this square. This is kind of hard for me to do while I'm holding the camera. It's a little shaky. I apologize. So one way to do it, I'm just going to pick a line here. You pick it from 2 points, your beginning point and your end point, okay? You can do it down here on the coordinates if you want to, your first point, if you want it a 1/4 inch from the edge, that's what you do. You just use your XY coordinates. It's pretty simple. Or you can actually go up here and just drag on the grid marks. These little dots are your grid, and you can adjust your grid to whatever spacing you want. I don't know what it's set on right now, but I'm just going to go with it. So left click as your first point, and then it's asking you for your second point, which I'm going to go over here. That's my second point. All right, that's one line done. So now I'm going to continue going my square. That's 1 point. I'm going to drag down here. That's 2 points. You can see it's pretty simple to do this. Now I'm going to keep on going here, and I'll explain a few things in a second. There's your second point. Let's go back. All right, first point and second point, and there's your rectangle. Okay, pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you want these lines to be, sometimes you can't use the grid work to get whatever drawing you want, and that's totally cool. If you can't use that, then you go down and input your numbers wherever you need it to be. Or if you, right now the drawing is pretty much done at this point. Okay, so if you go here, you hit this little select arrow thing right here. That allows you to go back to the drawing and select any portion of it. So I'm going to go back here just to show you. If you select this line, it'll give you what exactly all those points are. So 3.8 from one end, 200 thousandths from the other end, and that's your line. Pretty straightforward, really. So now that the drawing is done, my arm is getting tired of holding this camera up so high. The next thing you need to do is make the circle and the outline into something physical. It has to be, something that the machine knows what it's going to do. Right now it's just a black and white 2D drawing. So in order to make it into something, you actually have to go over here, click features, this little window will pop up. Now depending on what you're doing, you may have to just play with these things to get, to figure out what type of feature you need to make whatever it is you're trying to make. So the first thing we're going to do is this circle, or this hole basically, and you want to do that, you said, with a 1/4 inch end mill, which makes sense to me, especially for a thin aluminum like that. It's no big deal. I'm going to pause here and start another video.